England and France entered the Hundred Years' War, growing from disputed claims to the
100 years
What?
war. What are you fighting about?
What? Hey guys,
guys!
and welcome to the channel. And today we're going to be checking out full history of France from ancient time to today. And this is the first time I'm kind of checking France history.
Yeah.
Like I know so little about France. Like the little I know is the president's name. Yeah, so today I'll be learning a lot from you guys. If you're new here, consider liking, subscribe to the channel, watch to the end, and let's get right into it. History of France.
You can see different countries.
France,
Yeah.
officially the French Republic, is a hexagon-shaped transcontinental country spanning an aggregate area of 643,801 square kilometers across Western Europe and overseas regions and territories in the Americas and the Atlantic, Pacific, and Indian Oceans.
Wow.
In the modern day, France remains a great power in terms of economy, culture, military, and politics. Since the Paleolithic era, the Celtic tribes known as the Gauls have settled in Gaul, a region of Western Europe, encompassing present-day metropolitan France. During the 2nd and 1st centuries BC, Gaul fell under Roman rule. Following the Gallic Wars led by Julius Caesar, Gaul was divided into 5 parts: Gallia Celtica, Gallia Belgica, Gallia Cisalpina,
They kind of sound
Gallia
alike.
Narbonensis, and Gallia Aquitania. Afterwards, Gaul was integrated into the Roman Empire, leading to the emergence of Gallo-Roman culture that laid the foundation of the French language.
Okay.
In 260 AD, a short-lived Gallic empire was established by Roman commander Postumus, but was then retaken by Roman Emperor Aurelian in 274. In the 5th century, Gaul suffered barbarian
I didn't know France is this old. Like,
Yeah, I know that.
I didn't know France is this old. Like, for real. Like, it just feel like they're calling Bible story for me right now. Like, during the Roman Empire,
That's
as far back as
yeah.
then. So when I saw like full history of France from ancient time to today, like I didn't actually think about it like ancient time. Like,
Asian nations.
wow, I was not expecting it to be this old.
raids and migration by the Germanic Franks, leading to the formation of the Frankish Empire, which then became the heartland of the Carolingian Empire. In 843, the Treaty of Verdun divided the empire into 3 kingdoms: West Francia, Middle Francia, and East Francia.
Okay.
West Francia then became the Kingdom of France in 987, which was ruled by the House of Capet. Philip II Augustus became the first French monarch to bill himself King of France. By the end of his reign, France emerged as the most powerful state in Europe. In 1328, the House of Valois succeeded to the French throne. Nearly a decade later, England and France entered the Hundred Years' War, growing from disputed claims to the
100 years
What?
war. What are you fighting about?
What? I'm not even sure I'm going to live 100 years.
Is
Like,
100 years war.
you fight 1 year, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up to 100. Like, bruh, for what? Is it even worth at this point?
French throne between the
English.
English.
Put in the comment section to know what they were fighting for.
Okay, what was the cause of the war? Let's start with that. Before like the 100-year war. Like, what was the cause of the war? Let's just start with that. Please tell us in the comment section down below.
Oh
But
my God.
this is insane. This is crazy. Like, this might just be one of the longest war I've ever heard of.
100 years.
Yes.
Royal House of Plantagenet and the French Royal House of Valois.
I like
The
this
war
logo.
ended in
Yeah.
1453 with the Valois victory, strengthening French nationalism and increasing the power and reach of the French monarchy. The French Renaissance in the 16th century witnessed the first standardization of the French language and the outbreak of the Italian Wars between France and the House of Habsburg. The war ended with Henry II of France signing the Treaty of Cateau-Cambrésis separately. In 1562, the French Wars of Religion broke out between French Catholics and Protestants, or Huguenots, and ended with Henry IV's Edict of Nantes, which granted Huguenots some freedom of religion. Following the 30 Years' War, France reached its peak under the rule of Louis XIV, who expanded French overseas territories in the Americas,
So many
Africa,
rulers.
and Asia. However, after the 7 Years' War, France lost New France to Great Britain and Spain in the Treaty of Paris and left the kingdom in a precarious economic situation by the end of the 18th century. In 1789, financial troubles led to the convocation of the Estates General, signaling the outbreak of the French Revolution that overthrew the ancient regime and produced the Declaration of Rights of Man and of the Citizen. In 1792, the First French Republic, or Revolutionary France, was founded. A coup d'etat 7 years later changed the form of government from the Directory to the Consulate, bringing General Napoleon Bonaparte to power at First Consul of France. Under the rule of Napoleon, France won several military conflicts during the French Revolutionary Wars against Britain, Austria, Prussia, Russia, and several other
Napoleon did a lot.
Yeah.
In 1804, the First French Empire was declared. Napoleon crowned himself emperor and began his massive expansion of France in Europe via what became known as the Napoleonic Wars, a series of major global conflicts against European states formed into various coalitions, extending French influence to much of Western Europe. Austria, Russia, Denmark, Norway, and Prussia had been browbeaten into becoming allies. Only the United Kingdom remained fully beyond his reach. However, Napoleon's defeat in the Battle of Waterloo in 1815 marked the end of the First French Empire and the beginning of the Bourbon Restoration. After the death of Napoleon, the country was politically unstable but economically strong. In 1848, following the February Revolution, the Second Republic was established, with Louis Napoleon Bonaparte as the president, who initiated the Second French Empire and proclaimed himself Emperor Napoleon III from 1852. In 1870, after its defeat in the Franco-Prussian War against the North German Confederation, the Second French Empire...
Whew. This feels like a lot to take in.
Yeah.
Like, so many names, so many conflicts, so many events. I didn't know France have so much rich history. Like, now I'm intrigued. Like, I need to look into you guys' history like more, like certain events, because I'm just noticing a lot of battles being named. Like, I want to know what happened, what led to that battle. You understand? So I just want it to be just be a name. I want to understand what happened to the people that led to that. Wow, you guys' history is broad.
Collapsed, paving the way for the French Third Republic. During the late 19th century, the Third Republic established many French colonial possessions, including French Indochina, French Madagascar, French Polynesia, and large territories in West Africa. By the 20th century, the French colonial empire became the world's second largest colonial empire.
To come to Britain.
As World War I broke out in 1914, France joined the side of the Triple Entity with Russia and Britain against the Triple Alliance, including Germany, Austria-Hungary, and Italy. Two sides later formed the Allied Powers and the Central Powers, respectively. After 4 years, World War I ended with the victory of France and its allies, but led to the deaths of 3.4 million French.
Whoa!
In
3.4 million, that's a
the
lot.
Paris Peace Conference gathered leaders of Britain, Italy, France, and the United States to set peace terms for the defeated Central Powers. The main result was the Treaty of Versailles, giving France the territories they had lost during the Franco-Prussian War, and heavily punishing Germany with expensive war reparations. In 1939, Germany's invasion of Poland caused France and Britain to declare war against Germany, triggering the Second World War, during which France joined as an allied power against the Axis. In 1940, France was invaded by Nazi Germany, and Paris soon fell to the Germans. France was then divided into a German occupation zone in the south, an Italian occupation zone in the southeast, and an unoccupied territory. In June 1940, under the lead of French General Charles de Gaulle, Free France was set up as a government in exile in London, coordinating the French resistance during the war. In July 1940, a German puppet state known as Vichy France was established to govern.
Let me take that back. Charles de Gaulle.
In July 1940, a German puppet state known as Vichy France was established to govern the unoccupied part of France and its colonies. 2 years later, all of Vichy France was occupied by German forces. In 1943, Corsica was the first French metropolitan territory to gain independence from the Axis. In June 1944, The Allied invaded Normandy and, in August, invaded Provence, paving the way for the liberation of Paris and continental France later that month. The Provisional Government of the French Republic, GPRF, was established by de Gaulle to continue to wage war against Germany until its
Yeah, that's
complete
good.
defeat 1 year later.
Very good.
On October 13th, 1946, the GPRF was replaced by the Fourth Republic, opening an era of great economic growth in France. In an attempt to regain control over French Indochina, France was defeated by the Viet Minh in the Battle of the Dien Bien Phu. In the wake of the Algerian War between France and the Algerian National Liberation Front, the Fourth Republic was dissolved and replaced by the French Fifth Republic, with Charles de Gaulle as the first president. In the following years, Algeria and most French colonies gained independence from France, while some smaller parts were integrated into France as overseas departments and collectives. In 2017, Emmanuel Macron, founder of a new party, La République En Marche, was elected president of the French Republic and was re-elected in the 2022 presidential election. Today, France is a developed country with the world's 7th largest economy by nominal GDP, and also a great power in global affairs, being one of the 5 permanent members of the United Nations Security Council, and a recognized nuclear weapons state. France is the founding member of the European Union and the Eurozone, and a key member of the Group of 7, NATO, OECD,
Wow,
and La
this is a lot.
Francophonie.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. If you find this information useful,
Like, I just realized I don't even know. France is like a super house, like almost a world power. Like, you guys' history is so weighty and so broad. Like, I've never even considered looking into it or like learning it. Obviously, our educational system over here don't teach us about like other country histories. So, and you will not just like reason to like let me talk about it. So, stumbling upon this video today just really opened my eyes. There's a lot for me to learn about France, and I'm going to like dive into the history. So there's a lot of conflicts, a lot of things you just casually named. I want to like understand why they had those fights, why they had this war, what led to this war. You understand? So
Especially the 100 years.
yeah, especially the 100 years war. I really want to know, guys. I know they led to like 3.4 million people dying. So I really want to know. So please help me in the comment section as well. Tell me some stuff that led to all this stuff, and I will still do my own research on my own end. Thanks for watching with me. If you're new here, consider liking, subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you in my next video. Stay safe and
Bye.
bye.